Alrighty, welcome back to another video in the tool trailer remodel series. This side, bye-bye. So little chilly tonight, but we'll do our best. So what I want to do is I want to get all the stuff out of here, and then while I'm kind of in here playing around, I'm also gonna take a little bit of time to look things over and do like a lean out, if you will. So like I said in the tour video, those two corded saws I haven't used in like, I don't even know how long, probably 6 months. I don't even know when that rear handle came out, but even before that, when I bought the regular Sidewinder saw, we hardly ever used it. So we hardly ever used the worm drives. So those are both gone. I'm going to pull out some of the other stuff that I know we're not going to need. We're going to thin down, get back to kind of the necessities that we need in here. I've got, like I said, I started organizing fasteners, this shelf down here and this shelf up here. It's still pretty messy, so I'm going to go through those and kind of sort out what I know we're not going to use. And then we're also going to go through the Vutainer storage, get rid of a bunch of that stuff. That way I got an idea too how many more pack outs I need to buy so that I can build the cabinet appropriately. There's a couple different sized pack outs, so there's the thin ones and then the thicker ones. So I'll probably use a combo of the both. So I'd like to see what we have, what I know we're going to use, that way I can store it efficiently. So I'm going to go ahead, start making some piles. I got a table set up in the shop for most of the big stuff, so I'm going to get all the big stuff out of here, try and get these cabinets down, and then I'm going to yank the cabinets out of here and see what this thing used to look like before it was full of cabinets. Wouldn't even mind trying to do a little bit of a mock-up on the new stuff to see how it's going to fit. And then also, because this roof has a little bit of a bow in it, it's only about an inch to the center. The center is about an inch higher than the sidewalls, so it goes from like 78 up to 79 and then back to 78 again. That way I can scribe my panels that go floor to ceiling. I want to scribe those nice so that they'll fit to the ceiling. So anywho, that's the plan. So I'm going to gut this side out and I'll show you guys what it looks like when it's empty. Alrighty, so the shit collector is empty. The small slidable shit collectors are empty. The long skinny shit collectors are empty. All the tools are out of here. The levels are out and everything that was in the garage is out. I started yanking screws, but I figured I should probably show one last time the way it is so that we have a before and after. So basically this is what I ended up with. So we've got lots of fasteners and a couple big saws. I also yanked the vacuum cabinet and those are all the drawers. So new cabinets are there, bench, sawhorses, so on and so forth. Also, as a side note, I hate this song. So yeah, vacuum cabinet I also pulled because I think those are going to get stored down low now. So there'll be the CT2636 and the air compressor. And I think I'm going to leave this saw at home unless I know we're setting up cabinet shop, because that little 8 1/4 Milwaukee saw does a really nice job, and I haven't yanked this out unless we have to like set up one saw with a dado and one saw with a rip. So I'm probably gonna take this one out and just bring it with in the aisle when we need it. So it's definitely a little echoey in here now. You guys might not be able to hear it, but I definitely can. So let's get these cabinets yanked and we'll revisit again. Okie dokie. So we've got a rather large mess in the garage, and we've got an empty one whole side of the trailer, and we also took out the vacuum cabinet. So there's like all this room to kind of walk around and stuff now. It feels weird. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut the little plastic piece of crap off of this that transitions from wood to aluminum there. We're gonna cut the caulk out of that, and I'm gonna take off all of the little 1/8 inch by 4s or whatever they want to call those. We're gonna ditch all that, and then I'm probably, unfortunately, also gonna ditch all of the electrical that I've messed with. less the exterior lighting, the extra running lights that I put in, and we'll probably just snip these back for now. This is the wire for the light bars, so we'll probably just snip that out of the way for now. And then once I get all the electric ditched out of here, it's gonna suck because I'm gonna lose light, but I'll probably just temp those in. We'll pull the wall sheeting, probably all the way up into the front here. We'll probably pull all this sheeting off. And then I'm gonna take that stuff out and spray it with primer, hit it with a couple coats of white paint. We're only doing the black on the ceiling, so this stuff will all be white. And then I'll probably also take some time, we'll get the Rotex out, and I think I'm gonna run that over the floor with like maybe some 80 grit or something, and try and get the floor kind of cleaned back up again so that it's all nice and neat. And then we can maybe start playing around. I'm also gonna look behind these channels and see if there's something that I can do to grow a little bit more. There's probably, well, I'll tell you exactly how much there is. There is like 7-ish inches there that, well, yeah, so there's 6 and 5/8 inches that I've kind of lost in the overall. So I might play around a little bit and see if we can suck all this stuff a little tighter. I know that'll affect like some things like the plank being able to get in and out, but I think we can make it work. At least if we could get like half of it. 3 inches is a lot. So I'm gonna pull those and see what's going on back there, see if we can suck those any tighter. And then once we get this thing insulated, I'll probably build a box here around this that'll go up to the ceiling, and we'll just cut some notches for the cables to go out. So that's kind of my next step. So I'm gonna get the rest of this electrical ditched. We'll pull this speaker, and I think I'm probably gonna pull this entire cabinet out of here as well. So yeah, it's gonna be dark here in a few. So stay tuned. I'll keep you guys updated. So my phone died the other night, which is why there's now a bunch of random stuff in here. But a couple things to go over quickly. We definitely have some room we can grow back here. That was like a 6-inch, almost 7-inch aluminum piece like this side. Well, it doesn't need to be that big. So we can grow a little bit here and scoot all of our cabinets back, which will allow us to build this whole deal a little bit bigger if we want. We have our ceiling sheets, we have our polyiso foam, we have some more cabinet sheets, and our dry max off of the walls here, kind of all stacked in here right now. I didn't get any further on the demo of the front yet. I just ran out of steam. I ended up getting a little sickly when I was doing this. I'm kind of still a little sickly, so probably won't be working too hard at it, but I am definitely ready to start putting this thing back together. So that's where we're at. I ditched all the 12-volt stuff except for the necessities. We also ditched the 110 less the 2 lights here. So that's where we're at. That's going to be a wrap for this video. In the next video, we will start putting stuff back together. We need to move this roof vent. That's going bye-bye. So we're going to patch that in, and then we're going to put in an opening back here for the future air conditioning unit. So that's what I got for you guys. Thanks for tuning in. We will see you guys in the next video where we start putting this thing back together. Thanks for watching. Catch you in the next one.